Hello and welcome to Happy Home Shopping, where we bring you thoughtful ideas, meaningful gifts, and everyday inspiration for life at home. With Valentine's Day around the corner, today's episode is all about celebrating love in a way that feels real, relaxed, and personal. We'll start with gift ideas that make staying in feel special. Then head into the Happy Home kitchen for a healthy, affordable meal you can enjoy together. And finally, look at a simple household essential that keeps life organized, the humble clothes hanger. So, let's get started. Welcome back to Happy Home Shopping. I'm Enya, and today we're talking Valentine's Day. Not the rushed, last-minute kind, but the thoughtful kind. The kind that fits into real life, real schedules, and the way we actually celebrate. Whether it's a quiet night in, a home-cooked meal, or just slowing down together, these are gifts that make the moment feel special. Let's start with self-care. Because after a long day, sometimes the best Valentine's plan is staying home and relaxing. Now this one feels truly indulgent. A full-size body wash, bath milk, body lotion, soap, Epsom salt crystals, and a body exfoliator, all presented in a beautiful keepsake box that you can reuse. It's vegan-friendly, cruelty-free, paraben-free, and the scent is rich, warm, and romantic. Perfect for winding down after dinner, or after a long day in Georgetown traffic. A smaller but still luxurious option with bubble bath, body wash, lotion, body scrub polish, salts, and an exfoliator, all beautifully packaged. Great if you want something special without going all out. Soft, comforting scents that feel cozy and familiar. Perfect for a relaxed Valentine's evening at home. Fresh flowers are lovely, but we know they don't always last. This light-up rose is meticulously handmade and protected under an 8-inch glass dome, making it a true keepsake, not just a flower. It adds a soft glow and a romantic touch to any space. Check out the Happy Home Shop for more options, like the Light Up Forever Rose, colorful, for $6,500. Tay Fame Light Up Forever Rose in red for $7,000, and the Gold Light Up Rose for $7,500. And there's the Blue Light Up Rose for $5,000. These make beautiful bedside or living room pieces, something that stays long after Valentine's Day is over. Now sometimes it's hard to put feelings into words, and that's where these come in. The Capsule Message in a Bottle, $3,635. Infimetry Capsule Note Pills, $3,635. These are perfect for writing little messages, inside jokes, or reminders they can open anytime. The Love You Plaque, $6,350. Simple, elegant, and straight from the heart. These are gifts that feel deeply personal, even before you start writing. I wrote a book about us, $5,795. I wrote a book about you, $5,795. And the Why I Love You book for $3,995. Perfect for sharing memories, milestones, and all the little reasons you love them. And sometimes it's the finishing touches that make everything feel complete. Ovme Bath Bomb Gift Set, $4,495. A fun, relaxing addition for a cozy bath night. Date Deck Card Game, $5,455. Perfect for sparking conversation and quality time. Lego Roses, ages 8 and up, for $4,500. A creative twist on classic roses, and they last forever. Red Rose Metal Bookmark, $2,495. A thoughtful little keepsake for book lovers. So tell me, are you planning a quiet night in this Valentine's Day, or something a little more dressed up? Valentine's Day is about connection, and for many of us, the best moments happen around food. A home-cooked meal doesn't have to be complicated or expensive to feel special. Sometimes it's just about slowing down, cooking together, and enjoying the moment. So, next we're heading into the Happy Home kitchen with Chef Makeda, who's sharing a recipe that's healthy, affordable, and perfect for a cozy night in. Let's cook!
This brownie is made with sweet potato and chickpea, and you'll never know. Hi guys, I'm Chef Makeda. Welcome back to my kitchen. And today we're making sweet potato and chickpea brownie. They're fudgy and gooey and made with simple ingredients. So let's get straight into this video. These brownies are naturally sweet and high in fiber. So we have the sweet potatoes, which are high in fiber, vitamin A and antioxidants. And then we have the chickpeas, which is a plant-based protein, so that adds extra nutrients to this brownie as well. And then we're omitting regular flour for oat flour, which makes it easier to digest. So let's get straight into it. Today you're going to need some oat flour, some coconut oil or olive oil. You can even use vegetable oil, some baking powder, honey, cocoa powder, espresso powder, sweet potato, chickpea, eggs, and some chocolate chunks or chocolate chips. So we're going to start putting together this. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do here is get your oven preheated at 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and then you're going to come and put together your brownie. So first we're going to add the pureed chickpea. Now you can use the canned chickpea and just puree this in a food processor or even a blender. Now we're going to add the mashed sweet potato. Then we're going to add our honey. Now we're going to add our eggs. We're basically adding all the wet ingredients now, and then we're just going to whisk that in our coconut oil, and then we're going to use this whisk and whisk it up together. So you can find your whisk or even your food processor, like I mentioned before, on the HappyHome website. So now that we have that incorporated, we're going to add in our oat flour, our cocoa powder with the espresso powder, our baking powder, and then we're just going to lightly incorporate this in. And I'm just going to gently fold this in and mix it in. You don't want to over mix this, because when you over mix it, you're going to start to form gluten and you'll get like a very dense brownie. Now we're going to fold in some of our chocolate chunks. I mentioned you can use chocolate chips as well. And then we're just leaving back some of this so we can add it on top. And then we're just going to get that folded in. Now, in our aluminum tray, we're just going to pour this batter in. Now this is the perfect dessert if you're watching your weight or your health or anything like that, and you just want to indulge a little bit. And now we're just going to add the chips on top, the chunks, sorry. So you see, that was so quick and easy. And now we're going to bake this in the oven for 30 to 45 minutes until it's just a bit fudgy and shaky in the center. And then we're going to allow it to cool for an extra 45 minutes. And then we're going to come back and show you the finished product. Okay guys, so we're back. We baked the brownie for 30 minutes and then we allowed it to cool completely. Now you want it to cool properly so that the brownie sets, and that's how you get the fudgy brownie texture. Now this brownie is proof that dessert can be nourishing and satisfying without being unhealthy. This is a perfect dessert for date night. After you've had a heavy meal and you don't want a heavy dessert, this is it. So thank you for cooking with me today, and we'll see you again next time.
After the meal is finished and the evening winds down, it's often the little routines that bring us back to everyday life. And one of the most overlooked parts of keeping a home calm and organized is how we care for our clothes. Up next, we're taking a closer look at something almost every home has, the clothes hanger, where it came from, how it evolved, and why choosing the right one actually matters.
This shape may look simple, but it mimics the human shoulder, protecting what we wear. The angle prevents stretching. Curves distribute weight. Thin profiles save space. One small frame, so garments keep their form. In humid climates, organized hanging prevents wrinkles and keeps wardrobes fresh. Not every hero hangs on a wall. Some hang in a wardrobe.
Valentine's Day doesn't have to be grand or complicated to be meaningful. It's in the thoughtful gift, the shared meal, and the small systems at home that makes life feel easier and more intentional. All the items featured in today's episode are available at the Happy Home Shop, curated to help you celebrate love, comfort, and everyday living. Thank you for watching Happy Home Shopping. We'll see you next time with more inspiration, more practical ideas, and more ways to create a happy home.